This is a 744 Harman Line Special Edition. Now this is an automatic gearbox. Again, as I mentioned, it's 4 belt and 4 berth. This one's got a rear lounge and it's got a front lounge with 2 drop-down beds. So the bed in the rear comes right down. It comes really light, so you don't have to have a ladder to get into that. There's just a 2 here, maybe there's 4. You've got 2 spaces to sit. So you've got the dining area at the front, you've got the front lounge, and with it having the sort of L-shaped settee at the back of the rear lounge, it's nice that you can go put your feet up in the rear lounge. So you've got the best of both worlds. You can leave the bed down through the day if it's nice weather, go outside. You don't have to keep sort of dropping the bed down, all but it touch of a button, nice and easy. Now the 744, it has a drop down bed above a lounge. As you can see, we're in the rear lounge at the moment. We've got a front dining area and that has got a drop down bed above it too. So it is 4 seat belts and it is 4 berth. Now the beauty about the drop down beds, especially in the rear, is as you can see, we've got a lovely lounge. We have actually got the 2 lounges, so if there's maybe the 2 of you going away, one wants to sit and watch TV, one wants to read up front, you've got both areas. And the beauty about the drop-down beds is you can leave your beds made, you can leave your bedding on both, bring your bed down, obviously it's made. This bed does come quite far down as well, so you're not climbing a ladder in here, which obviously puts a lot of people off. If the bed's only come halfway down, you're climbing a ladder, it's not ideal, especially if you're having to climb over one another in the night, so obviously nip to the loo, get up, have a drink, whatever. And then we've got storage all the way around this lounge too. Now just here, you won't be able to see on camera, but we've got a bracket for a TV. There is a TV aerial on this motorhome already, so you can have TV mounted here, and of course you can have one in the front lounge too. So let's move forward. So as I mentioned earlier, your bed literally just comes down, it's electric. So nice and simple, and that will come down quite low. And then we've got this partition door which comes across, so you can close off, your sleeping area. If you want to leave somebody in bed in the morning, if somebody wants to stay up a little bit later, you can close that area off. It kind of closes off your privacy as well, so it might be that you want to leave your bed down, you want to leave that down through the day and use your front lounge. If you're having sort of Peter and Wendy from next door coming for a cup of tea, you can just close that door. And then here, we've got a good sized wardrobe. You've got the hanging space in here, and up there is your TV aerial as well. And then next, we're in the kitchen, we're in the galley. So as you can see, firstly, we've got this large fridge freezer. So we've got a freezer compartment at the top there, and you've got a massive fridge in there too. Now the fridge freezer is an automatic fridge freezer, so it will run from mains, it will run from gas, and then it will run from 12 volt whilst you're driving. With it being an auto, and I have said this before, if you've watched my videos, I do apologise for repeating myself. With it being an auto, when you plug into the mains, it will pick up the mains. If you unplug that, it will go onto gas, and when you start your engine, it will automatically go onto 12 volts. So you're not keeping running back and having to mess about with the fridge to keep it switched on. Storage beneath, and we've got storage above too. We've got your 3 gas burner hob, and then we've got an oven, and that has got an integrated grill built in as well, and all that runs from gas. We've got some main sockets here in the kitchen, and then we've got your lovely pillar tap there, and of course your sink. Little spotlights above. Now these are quite clever. They come off, and then when you put them back on, you can slide them up and down and have them in the position that you want to. Nice little touch from Burstner. And then above, of course, we've got more storage there too. So plenty of room for your plates and your baked beans and sausages. So opposite the kitchen, we've got your shower room and your loo, etc. So obviously you've got your toilet there, we've got storage above, you've got your vanity mirror, which has got this nice LED lighting down the sides, and you've got your sink with storage beneath. Step into the shower. Not the biggest shower, separate cubicle, which is a very, very good thing. Obviously it's not a wet room, so you're not having to wipe around every time you've been in here. I know not a lot of people do use the showers, they use the facilities on site, but if you do want to be off grid, obviously you've got this space too. So good space. Actually, we've got the shelves up here. We've got some sort of hooks and things behind me for bits and bobs there. And you've also got a hanging rail above if you want to sort of hang wet clothes and things in here. And this has got a separate shower screen here, so this does screen off. I've been in bigger showers, but actually it does the job, it ticks the box. The van itself's only 7.5 metres long, so it does exactly what we need it to. Your habitation door obviously comes into your front lounge. Now, Burstner do a wider habitation door, which is great. A lot of other motorhomes are quite a lot slimmer, and you're sort of trying to squeeze around, and especially in that this has got a little bin on the hab door there. You're not sort of banging your bum on it when you're in and out, so that wider door is a nice thing. And you've got a fly screen that comes across your hab door just right now. Now it is snowing outside, so I would have demonstrated that, but we're not going to get wet. And then just up here, we've got your control panel, so you can see your levels, you can see your water levels, your battery levels. You can turn off your power on and off there, and you've got your water pump there. So if we're going to run the taps or the shower or flush the loo, we need to put that on. And then as you can see, we've got your Truma control system. Now this is for your heating and your hot water. This is for your Truma boiler. So your boiler will run from mains or gas. So if you are hooked up on a campsite, obviously save your gas. But you've got the gas bottles on the external locker, which will run that too. And then we've got entrance light switches, and we've got your electric step just down here. And obviously we have a TV bracket just here with the connections, so we can mount a TV in the front lounge should we want. Now the front lounge, it doesn't disappoint. We've got this leather again. We've got these headrests here for the travelling seat belts. Of course, you've got 2 belts and 2 in the cab seats. The little cushion here, so that does remove. So if you did have 2 passengers sat here, you know, they're not cramped in. So that just takes out nice and easy and makes this into a travelling seat. Table will remove. It moves in all directions and it swivels as well. So you know, if you did want to sort of get round this for an evening meal, you could probably get 4, 5 people around here quite easily, taking into account your cab seats too. And I think if you're watching the TV, the cab seat's a nice place to sit, but I think I'd be quite happy sort of lounging here, nice cup of tea of an evening with the telly on there. But really nice, again, light. We've got these spots again and over that side too, which do of course move up and down as I mentioned earlier. Now, bed above, so just like in the rear, it's an electric drop down bed, which we'll show you shortly. So that comes down. That's never actually been slept in. It's still got the original wrapping on the mattress, which is a nice touch too. Okay. These seats from Burstner, as I mentioned before, we've got leather. Your armrests drop out of the way, but yeah, I could quite see me travelling in this, or indeed sitting of an evening having a quick something to eat. In your cab, so we've got the Remis blackout privacy screens on the windscreen, and we've got these on the cab door as well. So you're not messing about sort of trying to put the silver screens on the inside or the outside. You've got all that blackout privacy. And likewise, we've got blinds and fly screens on all the windows and the roof lights too. So if you're a warm day, you can have the windows open, fly screens up, and then on the evening we can black everything out, and it's nice, so nobody can see in from the outside. Now, as you can see, we've got a sat nav built into this. You can see we're here. Our postcode, by the way, is WF110BS Bravo Sierra. You've got a reversing camera on the screen as well, so when we pop it into reverse, we can see the space we are reversing into. Now, automatic gearbox, which a lot of people will be pleased about. We've got the leather steering wheel, which was an extra, and leather gear knob too. And we've got these buttons on the steering wheel, so you can increase and decrease, change the station, the volume should I say, and you can answer and hang up your telephone. So this van, this Burstner was registered July 2019. It's one owner from new. Extras on this, we've got the alloy wheels on the outside, which is very nice. We've got a barbecue point, we've got a solar panel on this as well. This has done 16,249 miles so far, so really not done a great deal at all. This one is advertised at the moment for 78,995. Do give us a call if you're interested. We can do you a video call around it, a live one, rather than just watching this video. You can control the camera. Myself or Sean or Martin can, you know, walk around the van with the camera, and you can direct how does that cupboard open, what's under there, how does this work, before you jump in the car and come and see us. But don't be long. Do be quick on this one, because it is quite rare with the special edition. It's the limited edition Harman Line 744. So that's the little tour of the Burstner 744 Harman Line. Just to mention, actually, there's no carpets in here just right now because they are brand new. They've never been used. They come with the van originally from Burstner, so they will come with the van. We've not put them down. The people that buy this van might want them to put them down. They might want to just keep them. That's entirely up to you. Now, obviously, it's got a few extras on this. We've got the solar panel, we've got the barbecue point, etc., etc. Now, if there's anything that this van doesn't have, it might be that you want more solar, you might want an external shower point for a dog, you might want a bike rack. I think it's got a tow bar already. But anything like that, lithium systems, we can install these things. You might want an alarm, a tracker for your insurance purposes. We are actually a manufacturer, IH Motorhomes. We are a van converter. We're really, really popular, and we are like the Rolls Royce of van conversions. I'd like to think we're the best in the UK. So because of that, we can pretty much do anything you need. Ask the question, don't be put off if it hasn't got something, give us a call.